in the season. What are these teams right now doing to maintain success through the year?
Well, this is the time for coaches to experiment with lineup combinations. And for the players, it's important they learn each other's tendencies and try and work on building chemistry.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. Bob Williams is out there with Mobley. And it's Halliburton into the guard position. He can't get it to go. Excellent D there from Williams. Ball against Halliburton. To the inside, Mobley. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. DeRozan with it. He's picked up by Mobley. Now, here's DeRozan. Vucevic, a screen on Halliburton. Tries the spin move. DeRozan's shot is good.
Well, the handles of DeMar DeRozan taking center stage there. How about the ball skills? Taking advantage of those and converting.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Levine. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Outside Tatum. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on DeRozan.
How about the confidence from this young gun? Jason Tatum's length is tough to deal with inside, guys.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Boy, that's not the result I would have predicted. Usually you can take those to the bank when he's at the line.
Now here's DeRozan. Coming off 31 points last game.
Well, doing what he does best. DeMar DeRozan hits the afterburner on the drive, catches the defense flat-footed.
And it's Halliburton missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And here is Ball. And there's the pass to DeRozan. A 3-ball. Rebound, Boston. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
5 to shoot. Williams, a screen on Ball. Tatum drives in. Yep, that one goes.
We know this is an offensive-minded player. Jason Tatum loves running pick-and-roll action.
Endorse this Celtics team. Very young. How are they doing it?
In consecutive drafts, they drafted 2 talented and elite two-way players. That's Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. And so, yes, both guys are young, as is the entire core. But the fact is they've matured together, they've had deep playoff runs, and they remain dangerous.
Here's Tatum. After the made shot from Nikola Vucevic, and stolen by White. Pass to Levine for the 3. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Celtics trail by 4. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to catch up with the Celtics head coach. He's looking for his guys to put up a terrific performance tonight, especially at the defensive end. He said, we want to use our length and athleticism to protect the rim, make it hard for shooters to get clean looks. This is the first meeting of the season between these two. Guys, we'll see how it comes out.
Well, David, thank you. We'll be looking for the defensive-minded approach coming in, Greg.
I like that they're focused on getting stops. Gives them the opportunity to turn that defense into offense.
Absolutely, and it keeps the score within reach. It keeps you out of desperation mode at the offensive end. That's never a good way to play.
Just 3 to shoot. That one falls.
Well, this is the aspect of Tatum's game that is most improving, the ability to manipulate defenses and find an open teammate.
Now, here's Ball. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Oh, good with the triple.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Halliburton passes to Brown. Fires for three. No good that time. And the Bulls going the other way now. Ball, the pass to DeRozan. And stolen by Mobley. Halliburton against White. Halliburton kicks to Tatum. Back to Halliburton. Here's Brown. Vucevic with the rebound. Chicago leading by 3. Passes to DeRozan. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
You know, to me, one of the real pleasurable aspects of watching DeMar DeRozan work, this guy's footwork is something he's developed, and it's on point.
DeMar DeRozan hits them both. You know, Greg, some guys are late bloomers, but DeRozan, he was just the opposite.
Yeah, reports are he had handles at age 3. First dunk came in the 6th grade. 5-star high school prospect, and in a strange way, he's still an underrated superstar.
Now DeRozan, after Jaylen Brown's three-pointer that didn't go. Pass the ball. A shot. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And one thing Williams has, a lot of natural strength. You can play him physical, but most of the time he's going to win that battle. And you got to appreciate how much Robert Williams just gets after it on defense.
You really do, because he wants to block every single shot that goes up. He hits the glass now with a level of aggression after being challenged by his coaching staff. And goodness, his teammates love his energy.
Now Halliburton. After Zach LaVine missed from long range. Mobley, a screen on LaVine. Brown wide open. He fires. A new 14 for Boston. Celtics passing it around. They shoot again, and it's Williams laying it in.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Vucevic the pass to DeRozan. Vucevic setting the pick for DeRozan. Back to Vucevic. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. And he'll go to the line to shoot 3. It's on Robert Williams.
What you love about Vucevic, the consistency, solid shooting percentages, and he's averaged double-digit rebounds for the last 5 years.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Andre Drummond's checked in for DeRozan. Williams comes in for Zach LaVine. Alex Caruso is checked in for Kobe White. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Ball. Gets the three-pointer to fall. You know, Greg, adding to that for Vucevic, the last 2 seasons, he's been excellent in the playoffs.
Great point, Kevin. His numbers were up over what he did in the regular season. He hits clutch shots, gives them a physical presence, and he is just a rock in the middle.
And here is Caruso, following Jaylen Brown's 3. Tatum at the elbow. And the dunk by Tatum.
Jaylen Brown has improved as a setup guy. That pass was on time and on target.
Now the pass to Beverley. Here's Vucevic. Drummond with a screen on Mobley. Pass to Caruso. Now here's Drummond and taken away by Brown. Halliburton outside. Horford with a screen on Beverley. Halliburton with it. He's picked up by Drummond. Here's Tatum. Got a hand on it. Caruso against Tatum. At the elbow, Williams. It's Beverley on the wing. Buries it from three-point range. Beverley's got the game tied up here for the Bulls.
Patrick Beverley getting more catch-and-shoot opportunities, and boy, is he shot ready on the catch.
Passes it to Tatum. Sinks that one from the post. Tatum's got 6 points.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Now Caruso. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Unloads from 13. And Boston with the rebound. Mobley's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Halliburton passes to Tatum. Brown outside. Back to Tatum. Horford with a screen on Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. With this break in the action, we can show you the teams that had the most rebounds last season. 5th on the list, the Celtics.
It was really an impressive campaign for their bigs. And honestly, I think the whole team did a great job of getting bodies on bodies and controlling that defensive backboard.
What I love about Jason Tatum, guys, he's already an all-star. But that desire, that hunger, that thirst to be great remains with this guy, and he continues to improve.
Now here's Beverly. Kicks to Vucevic. To the right side. Here's Caruso. Misses the 3. And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for the Celtics. It's a 3-point game. Brown with it. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Magic in Orlando.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Caruso, the pass to Beverly. It's blocked.
Oh, my goodness. Tyrese Halliburton twice on the pipe. Send it back defensively.
A moment now to see the numbers for Jason Tatum. Great showing for him last season. He put up about 27 points a game, 8 rebounds and 4 assists. And what is crazy is that these numbers might not even do his game justice. He's been phenomenal.
Feels like every night this guy does something that just blows your mind. So fun to watch, someone the other players look up to.
The Celtics making a switch here. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Mobley. Banchero comes in for Jason Tatum. Fields checked in for Jaylen Brown. And Smart subbed in for Halliburton. You can be sure when Patrick Beverly's on the floor, Doris, you're going to get some chatter.
You're going to get a lot of chatter, Kevin. There is an edge that Patrick Beverly plays the game with. It is how he carved out his career. This is not the most physically gifted guy, either in stature or skill, but Patrick Beverly is a force to be reckoned with on the defensive end.
And that one's good. Beverly.
Well, Patrick Beverly has turned himself into a reliable three-point shooter. Nice delivery.
1:03 left here in the opening quarter. Banchero with the ball. Working on Williams. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Boston making a switch here. Lopez is checked in. Chicago trailing here. Here's Caruso. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pass to Beverly. Williams a screen on Smart. Vucevic down low. Guarded by Horford. Williams kicks to Caruso. For 3. Rebound Boston. This their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
Now, here's Banchero. 8 points his last outing.
And a big man who can do a little bit of everything. Banchero's future is certainly bright.
It's his first trip to the line. And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. There's 10 seconds left here in the first quarter. Now here's Levine. And again, no good by Chicago. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bulls.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Smart is the point. White is on the wing. Buddy Hield is out there with Banchero. And it's Horford in at the center, filling out the middle. Here's DeRozan. Paolo Banchero making his last shot. The rebound by Hield. Celtics leading by 4. And here's Smart. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Over in the corner, White. Hield from outside. And the Celtics another 3.
That will help your assist numbers if you're Derek White. You can't miss that guy.
Outside DeRozan. Over Banchero. DeRozan's shot is off. Boston shooting so far very efficient. All around, about 55%. Banchero dishes to Hield. Outside, Smart. Now Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
But if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Now here's Levine. 9-point game. Williams sets a screen for DeRozan. To the middle. Will it go? He hangs. Out to White. Williams a screen on Hield. Clock at 6. Another shot. The shot. No good. Now Boston takes it the other way. On the wing, Hield. Back to Smart. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. There's the pass to Hield. Fires from deep. Here's Horford. And finished off by Horford.
One thing you can't afford is to allow Al Horford to get to this spot. It's over if you do.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Left side, DeRozan. Banchero grabs the board.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Outside, Smart. Pass to Banchero. Wide, a screen on DeRozan. Here's Banchero. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And the Bulls decide to take their first time out here. Andre Drummond's checked in for Williams.
It's time for the coolest crew in the 3-1-2.
Up top, DeRozan, covered by Mobley. Count the basket. DeRozan's got 8 points.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by the Celtics.
Pass to Brown. Nifty move. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Boy, you have got to appreciate how hard Jaylen Brown goes. Amazing how he gets defenders to foul him when he's going up with his shot.
He doesn't get the second one. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
Now here's DeRozan. He's got 8. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake.
I'll tell you, it's been a struggle for him in this period, and they're struggling as a result.
Outside Tatum. From deep. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got 3 assists tonight.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Now here's Williams. Halliburton with it. Pass to Tatum. Mobley, a screen on Levine. Poked loose and stolen by Drummond. Outside, Levine. Outside, Ball. White, wide open. He fires. And the Bulls with another miss.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Tatum down low. Working on Drummond. And it's Brown missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
DeRozan surveying the D over Williams. DeRozan's shot is off.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Here's Tatum. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Tatum's got 5 points in the quarter.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Timeout called, the Bulls. Coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Yeah, and that one, unbelievable shooting display, especially from long range. That turned out to be the difference.
Well, and I think what that was a product of was their movement off the basketball. Just tremendous work on the perimeter.
Ball, no good. The Celtics on offense. They've gone on a 16-2 run, not allowing much.
And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep.
Now here's Brown. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. You know, as the Bulls have become a more veteran team, Greg, it feels like they've settled into what they do well.
And you need a strong identity to be successful in this league. Chicago is building towards that, but it does take time.
And Brown drops them both.
Guys, you think about the Boston Celtics, and obviously the offense is driven by the two J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. So much of what Boston does starts with their wing play.
Now here's White. He had 25 points last game.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Tatum finds Halliburton. Five on the clock. Driving to the basket. The kick out to Brown. There's the three. And Halliburton gets it to go on the assist by Brown.
3 points.
Halliburton's got 5 points so far. Bulls trail by 21. And doors with Tatum and Brown. If they aren't scoring, they're creating for others.
Yeah, both Jason and Jaylen took major steps as playmakers, understanding the value of their teammates as release points, as guys who can take some pressure off in terms of the scoring load. And listen, neither guy is finished improving.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Vucevic checked in for DeRozan. Alex Caruso comes in for White, and it's Patrick Beverley in for Ball. Now here's Caruso. He's still scoreless so far in this one. In the corner, it's Levine. Lobbed up there for Drummond. That one, no good.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my goodness. How about that move by Jaylen Brown? That is spectacular.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Levine. We saw him with 39 points last game out.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Halliburton. 5 points in the game. Levine against Tatum. Mobley, a screen on Levine. Here's Tatum. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 4 rebounds in this game. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Beverley, the pass to Levine. No good from outside. Celtics leading by 21. Brown feeling it out a bit. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
Most losing teams, Greg, are looking to rebuild, look to the future, but not in Chicago.
Yeah, their idea to turn it around was to get all-stars. Trading for Vooch in 21 during a losing season, then signing DeMar as a free agent. That's a refreshing approach.
Mobley with the block.
Shooters have got to be careful and understand Evan Mobley is an elite shot blocker. He's going to let you feel him now, guys.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooters.
Another thing they're doing right out of the gates tonight, applying a ton of defensive pressure.
Now here's Mobley. The pass to Tatum. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Halliburton, that's good.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
And it's Brown missing.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
In the corner, it's Levine. No good that time. Great D that time from Tatum. Celtics leading by 22. Halliburton finds Brown. Outside Tatum.
Get there, get there. 2 minutes remaining in the first.
Mobley sets the pick for Tatum. Rebound by the Bulls. Levine with it. Williams picks him up. Levine against Halliburton. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got 5 rebounds tonight. Halliburton kicks to Brown. Back to Halliburton. Feeds to Williams. And that one is off. And it's Chicago the other way. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Chicago.
Foul. Substitution on the court.
Drummond in the post, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams.
Boy, you love the kind of space that Andre Drummond eats up on the interior. Some guys don't play up to their size. Andre Drummond sure does.
Now here's Smart. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Lopez a screen. Banchero with the ball. Working on Drummond.
And what a strong finish from Banchero. His guys love when he throws it down.
There's 39 seconds left in the first half. Caruso with the ball. Outguarded by Hield. Caruso, no good.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
Back to Smart. 20 seconds left in the second quarter. Out to White from downtown, and again Boston with the triple.
Love to see Derek White go right up with it off the catch. No doubt right there. Just get the jumper flowing.
Boston foul.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Personal foul. 13 foul.
And that one misses.
At the line for the Bulls, Patrick Beverly.
And he's good on the second.
Boy, Patrick Beverly, what a pleasure this guy is to watch. The level of competitiveness, the commitment to the defensive end. Man, he can raise the team.
Here's White. And so it's the Boston Celtics finishing. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following him.
Welcome to the halftime show. And if they're going to turn this around, it's going to be a long road back for the Chicago Bulls.
I know it's not the case, but it seemed like they were lacking on the offensive game.
And now a subject that's always of interest, player movement around the league. Thanks for spending halftime with us.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And you know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
He's been nothing short of a wall at the rim so far in this one, single-handedly providing great rim protection.
If he is in the area, he's going to challenge your shot. He's going to block it, alter it. He's going to have an impact.
White and Levine on the wing. DeRozan out there with Vucevic, and it's Ball in a point. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Yeah, and teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside.
Oh, Marcus Smart, a tenacious defender, which doesn't always show up, I think, sometimes, Doris, on the statistical sheet after the games.
Well, and in fact, Kevin, different teams have different defensive metrics trying to measure that impact. All you have to do, though, with Marcus Smart is watch the guy work on that end. The way he tracks the play, the way he anticipates, just the energy he brings on the defensive end changes the equation.
Now here's Smart after the miss from Vucevic. Pass to Banchero. Mobley, a screen on Levine. Banchero passes to Mobley. Up top, DeRozan, guarded by Smart. DeRozan's shot is off.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Now, here's Halliburton. 7 points in the game. There's the drive. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Lonzo Ball picks one up. Greg, looking back at the 2021 draft, I'm still shocked. Tyrese Halliburton fell to 12th. My goodness.
What a steal Halliburton has been. He broke his wrist in college. That scared some teams away, but boy, Tyrese has been awesome in the NBA.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Hauser's checked in, and Jaylen Brown subbed in for Smart. Vucevic a screen on Halliburton. Outside, Ball. Levine feeling it out a bit. Vucevic down low, guarded by Horford. Vucevic with the bucket. Vucevic has got 9 points.
Well, Vucevic at his best. A reliable interior scorer, great size, great touch.
Mobley outside. Back to Brown. Mobley finds Brown. Mobley a screen on White. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's foul number 2 for him.
You know, looking at the turnover story, they've had a few miscues along the way, but as we see on the scoreboard, it hasn't hurt them.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Tatum, he's checked in for the Celtics. Here's DeRozan. He's got 8. Over Horford. DeRozan gets the bucket. He's got 10.
Well, we know this about DeMar DeRozan. The mid-range has always been a special part of his game. And boy, you do not want to let him start to cook from there.
Now, here's Tatum. 12 points for him. Horford with a screen on Levine. Down low, it's tipped. Mobley against DeRozan. Mobley with the block. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Tatum against Levine. Horford with a screen on Levine. Tatum kicks to Brown. The three-pointer, no good.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
And it's White missing.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And Halliburton slams it in.
Tyrese Halliburton saying, I'm not just a pure shooter, folks. I've got a little ups in my game.
Timeout called, the Bulls. Williams, he's checked in for Al Horford. Well, while we have a second, let's show you the list of players who put up the most points last year. Fifth best, DeMar DeRozan.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And DA, we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD, the two players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. He'll hit those all day long. David, thank you. Good on the second free throw. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Passes it to DeRozan. Vucevic, a screen on Mobley. Mobley against DeRozan, misses the layup.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
The shot's good from Halliburton.
My goodness, what a dribble drive by Mr. Tyrese Halliburton.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And putting that pressure on the rim, that's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
White setting the pick for Ball. Out to White, shoots the three. And the Bulls with another miss.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Brown. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 8 now on the night.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Levine, good. Levine's got 7 points.
We're talking about a 3-level score. Right now, Zach LaVine getting to the painted area, high percentage finish.
Halliburton passes to Tatum. Williams, a screen on Levine. Here's Tatum. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Now here's DeRozan. 10 points for him.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Ball dishes to DeRozan. Over Mobley. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Levine against Tatum. Williams sends a screen for Tatum. The kick out to Brown. Second shot opportunity. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
You have to have the ability to force the defense to commit one way or the other. Jaylen Brown's aggressiveness does just that.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Andre Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Patrick Beverly in for White.
And no doubt the release point is a bit unorthodox in terms of Ball's shooting technique. But, man, can he slingshot it home
from deep.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
Now here's Beverly. He's got 8. Pass to Williams. And it's Ball in the corner. A three-pointer off the mark.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Halliburton finds Mobley. Now Tatum. Williams, a screen on Caruso. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tatum gets the bucket.
Each season, Jason Tatum has added something to his offensive arsenal, and right now he's putting everything to exceptional use.
Now here's Beverly. Right wing. A wide open look here for Caruso. And a miss there on the triple.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Halliburton passes to Tatum. Mobley, a screen on Caruso. Tatum dishes to Mobley. Shakes him. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Doris, generally rookies need time to adjust to the league. Evan Mobley, not so much.
No, he looked like he belonged from the outset, GA. This guy established himself immediately as a rim protector, someone who is a constant threat on either end of the floor, a vertical spacer, big-time shot blocker, so much to like.
Now here's Williams. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Brown. Tries again. Here's Mobley, and Ball with the block.
And Ball using those long arms to just swat away that shot. I love the hustle. Always nice to have a point guard who can block shots.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Dishes it to Beverly. Beverly with a screen on Williams. Williams scanning the floor. He kicks it to Ball. He's looking for Drummond and finds him over Williams. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Robert Williams. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Boston.
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket, and watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
Right side, Williams. And it's blocked, and he keeps control of the ball. Halliburton kicks to Brown. The pass to Tatum. The Celtics working the ball around now. Inside. And slam dunk by Tatum.
But Halliburton can be so clever with the basketball. Helps yet another teammate take advantage of an opening.
Chicago's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Here's Caruso. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Caruso's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Tatum draws the double. Mobley outside. Brown against Ball. Tatum on the wing. He's got 23. Ball with the rebound. And for the Bulls, they're shooting a pretty pitiful 25% in this game. Offensively, they can't get anything going.
And a brief check of the stats for Williams. Last season, he played outstanding, and he did his share on the glass, battled his way into the top 15 in rebounds per game.
And as you said, just a notch below the leader in blocks last season, he gives a tremendous effort. Absolutely one of the best rim protectors in the league. 1:32 left to play in the third. Outside Tatum. Mobley sets the pick for Tatum. Tatum draws the double. Brown outside. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Brown's got 5 points in the quarter.
And this is what the team wants JB to do. Punish defenses that don't respect him from the corner.
Pass to Drummond. From 10 feet out, that one a little long. The Celtics have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the third. Outside for Halliburton. Here's Mobley. And again, Boston with the triple.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless. And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. The first one falls. Al Horford, he's checked in for Boston. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. To the paint, here's Tatum. Outside for Halliburton. Back to Tatum. From about 16, and it's Boston with another.
If you're going to the mid-range game, you've got to do it efficiently in the modern NBA. Jason Tatum, yes, sir.
Passes it to Beverly. 3-pointer. What a performance from Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Celtics. He's at...
Ladies and gentlemen, your full...
How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for the Celtics. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. Robin Lopez out there with Mobley. And it's Halliburton in at the point guard. Brown outside. Left side, Tatum. Over Terry. Back to Tatum. Halliburton for 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Terry looking over the floor. Pass to Dosunmu. Here's the screen. Isn't it great? The NBA is becoming a global product. As more games are scheduled overseas. Doris, any locations you'd like to go to call a game? Maybe you and I could do a game in the Bahamas. How does that sound?
I love it, Kevin. If they're tipping it up, I'd love to be there. And think about it, beyond the travel and the opportunity to see the world, the opportunity to expose new fans to this game that we love so much, certainly not something to take lightly.
And that one falls for Tatum. And here is Dosunmu. Drops in the layup for 2.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Halliburton on the wing. Lopez passes to Brown. Just 5 on the clock. Halliburton on the wing. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Terry outside. Inside. Here's Simonovic. And it goes down 2 points.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And the Celtics making a change here. Hauser's checked in. We know, Greg, the league trending towards small ball, but some teams are having success playing 2 bigs up front.
And I think the key is having versatile big men. If they can space the floor and play in space, also be able to cover smaller players, why not get the added rebounding and rim protection?
Brown outside. Offline with his 3. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Terry It's good.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Boston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Beverly against Halliburton. There's the triple. There's Brown with the 3. That one's not going to go. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. To the middle. And that one's good. Beverly.
Well, this guy's ability to attack and be aggressive. Patrick Beverly in the painted area.
Now Halliburton. Brown with it. Lopez right side. No good again that time. And so Beverly will bring it up for the Bulls. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Doris, the NBA keeps talking about the idea of an in-season tournament, taking a cue, I guess, from European soccer. Do you like that? Do you think it would work?
Well, the European soccer situation has the advantage of tradition and history. There's meaning behind it. Obviously, I'm open to a little drama in the middle of the NBA season. The challenge is convincing the players and their representation in the Players Association that this is something of value.
To the inside. Here's Mobley. Bank shot. No good. Bulls have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. The pass to Terry. Back to Beverly. Beverly with a screen on Brown. Dosunmu, the pass to Jones. Over Mobley. Rebounded by the Celtics. Lopez has got his 4th rebound in this one. Halliburton against Beverly. Halliburton passes to Mobley. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got his 8th assist here tonight. Now, here's Dosunmu. He's covered by Brown. Beverly for 3. The rebound by the Celtics. Brown's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Mobley sets the pick for Halliburton. Down low. It's stolen by Jones. Beverly with the ball. Halliburton picks him up. Beverly against Halliburton. Beverly with a screen on Brown. Here's Dosunmu. Beverly wide open. Hits it from 3-point range.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Hauser. We know the NBA is exploring alternate broadcasts for selected games, allowing users to pick their commentators. Doris, should you and I be nervous?
Kevin, I'm always nervous, and you will always be the A-team. Come on, my man. The fans know they need to listen to Kevin Harlan.
You are, Doris, way too kind. Coming from you, a Hall of Famer, you kidding me? I'll work with you any day, and I'll do the analyst, and you can do the play-by-play. How does that sound?
Kevin, love it.
Kick out to Levine. Vucevic setting the pick for Levine. Shot from 12. The 3. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist by Levine.
They've given up a lot of 3-pointers here today.
Beverly against White. Passes to Hauser. Lopez, a screen on Levine. Out to White. He's looking for Lopez and finds him. And the dunk by Lopez.
You know, they don't have an answer for that. Robin is just exerting his will on the inside there.
Chicago has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Pass to DeRozan. Levine wide open. No good on the 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
White the pass to Hauser. And White kicks to Williams. 3-pointer, Hield. Rebound collected by Levine. Levine's got his 4th rebound in this one. And the pass to Vucevic. Lets a floater go. He takes it up and lays it in. 14 points for Vucevic.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Pass to Lopez. Deflects the pass. White against White. DeRozan dishes to Beverly. Beverly sets the screen for Levine. Back to Beverly. The 3. Rebound by Williams. Boston dictating the flow. White looking around. Healed outside. Williams, a screen on Beverly. Like we know a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game. I guess always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve, players got to learn how to evolve with them. So not getting the calls you might expect, also how you communicate with officials. I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the players.
Levine against White from 12 feet out. Levine's shot is off. And for the Celtics, they're shooting in the 4th quarter down around 31%, not playing with as much energy here lately. Halliburton outside. Williams sets a screen for Halliburton. On the wing, Williams. From deep. No good. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Levine kicks to Beverly. And stolen by Williams. Halliburton passes to White. And player nicknames are a fun part of covering the games. Now a lot of guys, GA, are just going with their initials, like KD or AD or KG. Do we need more creativity?
I don't know, Kevin. Maybe the league could give guys a cash bonus for picking a nickname. Initials excluded. That might spark some creativity.
Here's Beverly. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
Boy, Patrick Beverly made his bones on the defensive end, but he's working offensively right now.
Williams, a screen on Beverly. Here's Halliburton. Trying to end the drought. Williams kicks to Halliburton. Boston, no good that time either.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Boston dictating the flow. 1:27 left to play in the final quarter. White against Caruso. White dishes to Williams. Back to White. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for the Celtics.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And ever when important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Jason Tatum.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
White, good.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Levine gets the bucket.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
from deep three-point range.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Jordan.